The next tool that I will demonstrate in this demonstration is the text editing tool. Notice the T in the button window. This is how you edit text. You can first right click if you want to select different types of text: horizontal, vertical, mask, which blends in with the background, and vertical mask. For this, we'll use the horizontal type tool. When you select the text button, the pointer actually turns into a box with a little line in the middle. This means that you're ready to create a box for your text. It works the same way as a marquee tool. Point the mouse wherever you want the text, hold the left mouse button and drag a box to create a text box. It is very hard to notice, but notice that there's a blinking line at the beginning of this box. This means that this box is ready for you to type. I'm going to type the name of this picture, green sea turtle. You can barely see that, and that is because Photoshop actually sets its default font as 12-point font. Let's erase this. To change a font, look up in the top toolbar. You see where it says 12 point? Click this Set Font Size drop-down menu arrow and go to 36 point. That will show up a lot better. Green sea. Now you can see it a lot more. Well, actually you can't. The font blends in because it is the same color as the picture, as most of the colors in the picture. In order to make the caption stand out more, we could either change the font color, or we could actually highlight some color around it to make it stand out more. In order to do this, first you need to get out of the text layer in the layers window. Notice how the layer 1 is highlighted. Now move on to the background. You can notice more that the caption really blends in with the picture. So, in order to change how the text looks on the picture, go back to the marquee tool. I'm going to choose elliptical marquee again. I'm going to make a box around the green sea turtle. That way I have this one area to work with. Make sure background is still selected on layers. Now I'm going to change the background color of this caption. There are actually two methods of doing this. First one is in the left button window. You can select the color in the Set Foreground Color tile, left click, and you have different variations of the color. However, I want a specific color. I want a yellow color. But there's an easy way to do this. I'm going over to the right to the color picker tool, which is actually the same window you just saw. When I move the mouse pointer over the colors on the bottom, it turns into an eyedropper tool. This means that you can sample any of these colors, whatever you click on. This eyedropper is not only used in the color pick window, it can actually be used in a picture. If I want the same color as this fish, I can actually go to the eyedropper tool in the left button window, click the eyedropper, and I can select the yellow of the fish by simply pointing to it and left clicking. Now that I picked the color, you'll see that it's in the Set Foreground Color tile and in the Color Picker window. So now it's time to paint the background. To do this, simply get a brush by clicking the brush tool. Left click, and you'll notice the brush. You can start painting, but notice how it's too small. That's because the brush tool size is too small. Go up again to the top toolbar and notice this drop-down menu. You can change the diameter of the brush, or you can actually just find a default brush that you would like. You can either have really fuzzy or really thick, really thin. I'm going to choose 65 diameter one. Alright, now we're ready. Go back to the picture and start brushing. Notice how quickly it fills out because the brush is bigger. There you go. Now the green sea turtle caption stands out more because the background color has been set. That is how you edit text and background color for the text.